Happy Friday, all you average folks out there who are probably doing the average things that everybody does. It's so funny how people don't like to be called average. I like to be called average. It takes all pressure off to be something else. And a lot of what I talk about on this Half the National Average is really about freeing yourself from the expectation that other people might have. And learning something new. You know, if you're going to learn something new, trust me, you have to get very comfortable not being very good in the beginning. And so today's habit hack number 79, its title is Dollar for Dollar, sucker. Okay, actually, it's just dollar for dollar. So Darren Hardy in The Compound Effect, I mentioned him before. He talks about how every dollar you spend today, when you're calculating whether you should spend that dollar or not, you should calculate it 5 times. So when you buy the $3,000 Louis Vuitton bag, you know, and that might be on the cheap end of the smaller bags, you should really say, this is going to cost me $15,000. Why is it going to cost you $15,000? Because in 20 years, that $1 that you spent is actually it's costing you in lost opportunity cost from not investing, not doing anything with it, just spending it, and then that's it, 5 times. So for every dollar you spend, $5 technically that you didn't invest is what it's going to cost you if you didn't invest. Now, if you spend it on something else, then it's just, you know, like for like, it's dollar for dollar. You're going to lose it. So if you think about, you know, people now, I mean, I work with a lot of young people, and they are so invigorating to hear their conversations and to hear what they think about. And my nephew, he just graduated, and everybody was giving him retirement advice. No, I was like, I'm too young to be thinking about that. And that is a typical statement of a young person. Everybody thinks they're too young to think about 20 years from now, or 30 years from now, or 40 years from now. But that is the hat trick. That is the problem. That is the bait and switch. That is the sucker, I got you. That's what they do. Nobody wants you. The salespeople at Louis Vuitton, all of the companies who are having all of their half off sales right now, getting tons of people to spend money. And maybe you have it to spend and maybe you don't. And maybe the $5 cost for every dollar is not going to be a big impact on you. But if you just calculated, can you really afford $15,000 for that Louis Vuitton bag today? Now, don't try to say that it holds its resale value. Trust me. Go look on the resale value. And yes, you might be able to get a few dollars, but you're not going to get $15,000. I can guarantee you that. So why does it have to do with what does it have to do with today's habit hack? Because hello, every minute that you spend watching TV is costing you 5 times in the future. Now, why do I say that? So let's just say we're going to do a 15-minute habit, or let's say an hour habit. 15 minutes, look at how crazy. I just got off of work, so it is craziness. And I see all of these people with these cute little bandanas instead of their masks. All the men seem to like their bandanas. And I happen to like it. I think they all look like cowboys, and it's just great. I mean, keep wearing them, you guys, like little bandanas. I mean, look like little Pancho Villas or something. I don't know. I love it. All right, sorry, I got distracted. You know, as usual. Okay, so let's just take a look at this. So 15 minutes, if you spend 15 minutes for 20 years, 15 minutes, it's nothing in your day. And let's say we just average at 15 minutes, like one day you're sick and you don't do it, or 2 days you're sick, but then you do a half an hour on another day. So it's an average of 15 minutes. In 20 years, that'll be 1,800 and something. 20 or something. 1,000, I have written it down, where is it? I have notes. 1,825. 1,825 minutes of practice. Now, that 1,825 minutes of practice is not 1,825 minutes, because that's saying every dollar today is worth the same tomorrow in 20 years, or every minute spent today is worth the same in 20 years. But it's just not true. Not true. Because when you spend a minute on practice of a skill, it becomes yours. So that compound effect, just like that invested dollar, it also compounds in you. You become compounded because you cannot unlearn something. So even if something's a perishable skill, so working out, it becomes perishable. You kind of have to stick to it. But people who have worked out early in their life and then go back to working out, they get results so much faster than people who have never worked out. Or people who play an instrument. You can pick it up and you're a little rusty, but you can get back pretty quickly to your skill level. Anything, building, knitting, so many things. Everybody that has ever done something really well for a while, that compound effect of learning is in your soul. It's not wasted. It's not the Louis Vuitton bag that sits in the back of your closet because it's out of date and cracked and dirty and you want a new one. No, it's with you forever. And so, I just wanted to say, for 1 hour, if you just took 1 hour, and that's actually feasible. I've been doing 5 habits every day for 7 months, and each one I try to do at least 15 minutes, so that's a pretty good chunk of change, which is thus half the national average of TV watching, which is 4.7 hours. So we won't even go there because that's just crazy, reckless spending. That's what that is. And I didn't even say if you bought the Louis Vuitton on credit, by the way. So it's costing you more than $15,000 because you're paying interest on that damn thing, and the opportunity loss is it's detrimental. We should think about that though with our time, because our time is more valuable than money. Even if we're trading our time for money, our time is more valuable than money. So if you just did an hour in 20 years, that's 7,300 hours of practice. That is expert level. And I've said this before, right? And I'll say it again. Expert level. So how would that change your life? Especially if you are, if it's a skill that's sellable. When you're an expert at something and it's sellable, now no longer are you just doing your job. That is a bigger compound effect because now you're making money off that damn thing. So this is just to encourage you guys, please pay attention to, if you're going to pay attention to your dollar for dollar, it's dollar for every $5. Pay attention to your minutes. For every 15 minutes, that's an hour and 15 minutes of time that it's going to cost you in the future to try to make it up. So that's my habit hack today. I hope you guys like it. And today I am giving away, I'm wearing it. I wonder if people think, are you giving away this? No, this is the only one I have. I really like it. I'm giving away this. So this is so old. Oh my gosh, Joyce, if you're watching this, do you remember this? I used to wear it all the time. I love it. I haven't given it away in so long, forever, because I just love it. It's really cute, like a long French, kind of peasant dress or something. I think the first time peasant dresses came around is when I got it. Okay, oh yeah, that's just a magnet. I was like, don't mind it snagging my shirt. No, it was a magnet. Okay, this is yours if you join this project. Do not forget that you need to do something with your life that is going to pay you back later. And what more than something that you've wanted to do for your entire life? Let's just get to practicing. All right, last but not least, Sean, if you're out there, don't forget your homework. If we play this weekend, I want you promised that you were going to work on those 2 songs. So this is a reminder. I told him, I was like, I'm going to remind you every day to practice because he gets a little forgetful. All right. I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday, and hopefully I talk to you Saturday, but if I don't, I'll talk to you someday. And that's it. Signing off. This is Michelle. Have a great weekend.